teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Nittany Lions offense. Out there to open this game. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but, boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Booth. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be away.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Horrible. To start the drive, they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field downfield for a touchdown. Finds his man. It's French.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. The double spin move. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff, takes to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw again. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Penn State.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Duggar. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. That's a fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
He's in the clear. He finds some space. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up second down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Duggar. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's caught. It's Duggar. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver and almost paid off for an interception.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough to the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big game.
Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so...
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Using his legs, it's Sandoval. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Sandoval. He's brought down by a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 31. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The turn begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice grab. It's Duggar. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a toss to the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The special teams produce a score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times when we talk about vision, usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he'll be brought down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. The ball to the ground. Oh, recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Got it again. Crosses the 10-yard line. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Breaks free. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. First down here for this offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The tight end has got it. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Duggar. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Finds the receiver wide open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Change of direction. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Design quarterback run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up over just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Breaking free at the 35. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Kirk puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw yet again. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's French.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the running back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I think it says...
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. We'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Duggar. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So far, 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
It's a run to the left. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. ride the back again here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they set up with the best possible field position. First down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Makes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This air attack is still unstoppable.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. And the interception will end it the final play of the ballgame. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.